today's show, the cigar bar of your nightmares. Plus, I've got the EUC rider that got yelled at just for being himself. That's me. That happened. Get off my lawn. Story of a lifetime here. You're not going to believe this, and I want to ask the question, what is going wrong in this person's life? I've got Matty Potz across the land. I've got Matty LaBelle across the way. We might even get Hot Mess Kim in here just because we can. All for you right here on Luch Dog in the Morning. So strap it on, folks, right here from TTR Studios. Welcome back, folks. Let's do the damn thing. Thanks for joining us on another Wednesday morning, hanging out with you guys bright and early as always. Very grateful for his time. He woke up early for you. His name is Daddy Potz. What's up, man?
Greetings and salutations. Hello, everyone.
We're just glad to have you here. Thanks for joining us on another morning as always. Belly, what's going on, man? You got up early for us. We appreciate you.
Not that early.
Oh, not as early as Potz. Tell you what, what's
GF
up with my camera? I don't look very clear right now.
Got me. I don't know what's going on.
All right, I'm going to go focus the camera.
Streams are feeling good, feeling
Stream
great.
feels good. I feel like we need a focusing. All right, well, welcome to the show, everybody. How we doing?
That's
Good
looking
morning.
good.
I'm always looking good, Belly. You know that.
I'm looking good.
Yeah, as he always is.
Potz is looking
looking fantastic with his brand new haircut.
I feel like my head looks big.
What's that?
Hey, big head.
I feel like my head looks big.
Your head always looks big. It is huge. It's massive. It's that ego of yours.
Big head, big brain.
All right, let's get to the show. All right, let's do this thing. Are you gonna? Yeah. All right. We're all in a mood today. I feel like we're in a mood today, and when that happens, you don't hide it. You go with it. You steer right into the mood that it is. This is how we focus our camera. Belly brings the hand in. And boom, there it is. Actually, that helps.
Some real tech work right there.
Yeah. So welcome to the show. Thanks for hanging out and joining us in the social media lounge. We are serving this morning what, Matty Potz?
Breakfast burritos with hot sauce, of course, because that's the only way to eat them. I don't eat them because I don't eat carbs, so I can't have the tortillas, but you assholes can enjoy it.
I showed up to a golf tournament that was paid for. I didn't even have to put $1 in. One of our best friends, Coach Reed, friend of the show, former co-host,
Former OG,
current OG. He invited me. Every year in October, his work does this like golf tournament, which are usually fun. I like when there's a reason to like compete in golf.
Because I think you like competition in general.
I'm
right?
a competitive person, but Belly, when do you ever get to compete in golf? Like you never get an actual.
Every time I'm out there, I'm trying to beat the 3 I'm playing with. Come on.
Oh, for sure. That's fine. But when you have to like keep track of your strokes,
You see, your problem is you played alone too many times.
Yeah.
With that, and that one when you had that membership, you lost your competitive drive for golf.
He's right. I bought a membership to a club that was right down my house. I could play for free whenever. Well, not for free. It was like $125 a month or something. It was,
oh my God.
It was fairly reasonable, and I was like, okay,
That's not reasonable.
$125 a month? Are you kidding?
Doesn't sound reasonable at all.
If you go more than 3 times in that month, I guess that's true.
Which you're gonna do. Potz, can you turn your microphone up a little bit on your end? Can you just turn your volume up a little bit? Is he frozen?
Is he frozen?
Oh boy, well, this is a good start.
I don't know what's going on today.
All right, so we'll get him back in a second here. Anyway, yeah. So what's going on is my buddy he does this tournament every year, and as he's doing that, he's like, yo, can you make it? And I'm like, oh, dude, this is the same week as Float Life Fest. I can't. I don't know what day I'm supposed to go down there. It's all up in the air. I can't right now. And so I bailed on it. And he said, that's fine, man. I'll get somebody to go with me. And then he reached out to me and said, hey, what's going on? You know, are you still leaving Float Life Fest this week? And I said, man, some things have come up and it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to go. And he said, well, then come with me. My partner just bailed on me.
Yeah.
So you get a free round of golf. He already paid for it. You don't have to do anything. You just show up. It's 8 a.m. You got to be there by like 7:30.
Your only problem was you also came home. I was home
Late.
Sunday night, and you didn't get home till like 11:30.
And then we hung out for like another hour because, I mean, it's just good time. And you just don't want to go to bed.
I was catching you up on the weekend.
Yeah, and I don't want to just go to bed.
All weekend.
We haven't seen each other.
It was fun. The wedding was great. And then you had your stuff going on over the weekend. Your gigs.
4 gigs in a row.
Yep.
So let's get Potz back in here. What's going on? Let's see what happens when you click that. What are you saying?
What about? Tell me about your gig on Friday. I'm kind of curious.
Well, I wanted to tell you what happened at the golf course.
Oh yeah, golf course.
So I wanted to be nice and buy breakfast for my friend.
We told him to turn up his mic, and we totally screw him up.
Whatever. We'll get him back. So I wanted to buy breakfast for my buddy Coach Reed, who invited me for this free round of golf. I went to. I'm like, oh man, I'm up early enough for McDonald's breakfast. I'm getting it, and so I go to get it. And I get 2 bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits.
I have some interesting news for you, my friend.
What?
Don't tell me bad news. McDonald's serves 24-hour breakfast now.
Yeah, but not the bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits like I like. They don't do those. They won't do biscuits all day.
They won't do biscuits all day.
They will not do. Apparently, biscuits are a high cost to maintain. I know this because I interviewed the manager of Carl's Jr., right? Is that it?
Good old Carl's Jr.
Yeah, when I was out in Colorado, we had I started a morning I was doing a morning show, and I started a segment called Who's Cooking Breakfast? Completely self-serving. I just wanted somebody from the town to bring me breakfast every morning. But boy, do you think that station loved it? Yeah, you bet. Because every single morning we had somebody, a new restaurant coming and bringing us catered breakfast for free. Just to come on my show and be like, yeah, this is our breakfast. This is what we're having. Yeah. That's why I always say, what are we serving in the social media lounge today? That actually comes from something that I used to do. However,
no, we're good.
No, you're very good. When we had Carl's Jr. on, they told us that they are able to make biscuits all day. And I said, why can you do that and nobody else does? And he said, we've got a certain way we do it that allows us to keep our costs down. Other restaurants like McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, all of them, they don't, it's just too, it's not cost effective enough to make biscuits all day.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn, is that why they're so fucking amazing? It tastes like hard butter. It tastes like
butter?
It's crunchy butter, Belly.
I'm sorry.
Crunchy butternuts.
I mean, yeah, butter's great and everything, but like, I ain't going around chewing on butter sticks.
Oh, if it's crunchy, you would.
So, you tell me like someone deep fries a little stick of butter, you're just biting into that sucker?
So I
think my cholesterol just went up.
Yeah. Osmosis through mine. Potz will call back in a second. I got a note from him. He said, give me a sec.
Yep.
So, anyway, I get this breakfast for Coach.
Mm-hmm.
Show up. Of course. Fully catered breakfast. Breakfast burritos for all. Damn it.
Damn
it.
Up.
So I ate both of my bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits.
And a breakfast burrito.
No. I didn't eat the breakfast burrito too. But I ate both of those bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits. Mm. And I don't know about you guys, but if you had 2 McDonald's breakfasts lately, that sits not light.
No.
That sits very heavy.
No. McDonald's always sits heavy, my friend. We call it belly bombers back in my house. Like it's like a double cheeseburger is called a belly bomber.
Oh,
in my
yeah.
house.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's meant to like destroy
bomb the belly. It's absolutely right.
Yeah. Your belly's empty. There's nothing down there and you just nuke it with McDonald's.
Potz, what other foods are belly bombers? Where after eating it, I had 2 bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits from McDonald's for breakfast because I got one for my friend and he had already eaten, so I ate both. And now, by the 3rd hole, I'm looking for the bathroom.
I mean, any pasta, I feel like I'll always I don't even eat it anymore, but I'll always overeat, and then it just hits your stomach, and you can't move.
Oh, yeah.
Potz, do you have the ability? Can you just turn your volume on your microphone up just a hair?
I'm hearing him okay.
Yeah, I know, but I want him more in the yellow, and I can't push him anymore on my board.
Yeah, there we go. Is that better?
Better.
I think that's how I do it.
Beautiful. Thank you. So anyway, yes, 2 McDonald's breakfasts, a big bowl of pasta. How about a pizza? Pizza Hut pizza does it to me.
Any pizzas.
Social media lounge. What is your version of a belly bomber? What really will crush you that you need to be somewhere near a porcelain throne within about 30 minutes after crushing this?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
How often are you eating a Pizza Hut pizza?
Not. Maybe once every... How often do we have pizza over here? Once every 3 months?
I hate pizza.
When? No, you don't do it
Always.
often. We don't get pizza often here.
No, but we don't get pizza often.
No, we really don't. We do a very good job of that.
We actually just found a place near us that's like a kind of, artisan pizzas.
Belly bomber. That thing crushed me.
I did.
30 minutes later, I was sprinting to the toilet.
Yeah, well, maybe whenever you put on there some basil or something, like 3 in.
Dude, I went with the classic. It was just a regular pizza. Anyway, moving forward.
Oh, you went with the classic. I got the funny one with like the hot sauce and the spicy chicken. And
Hurts going out. Feels good coming in.
No, it was fine going
Hurts
out.
going out. Speaking
Taco Bell from the social media lounge.
Very good social media lounge. What do you get? What do you get? Social media lounge from the Taco Bell. What do you get? I'm getting the chicken chalupa. That one usually puts me down. I usually get the Baja
I've stopped
drink.
eating Taco Bell.
The green drink,
Good.
the Baja Blast. What, Potz?
He's
Not eating Taco Bell.
Stopped eating it. I stopped eating the Taco Bell. It was too. It's too. Quesadillas aren't good. Like the tacos really aren't good. The meat's not good. Just
Nothing about Taco Bell is good
Taco
for you.
Bell is good. Period.
The one thing I
doesn't
used
even
to
taste
love
good.
Is the Mexican pizza. I don't know if they still make that, but I used to love that. I would crush those.
I think they do still make those.
Gross.
So good.
So one funny thing that happened. Did they come back with what they order?
Beef gordita crunch.
Oh, that is definitely a belly bomber.
Yeah.
Oh god,
that's a belly nuke.
Good.
That's a belly nuke.
So sticking to this theme, because I made it 4 holes on the golf course. I had to leave the course. I had to leave. I had to leave, man. I'm telling you, I'm not right. I started feeling fevery. I had this stomach ache, and I was like, buddy, I am sorry to do this to you. I cannot relapse.
When was the last time you had blood work done?
Not long ago. You worried about me?
Dude, all it is, you're giving a perfect example of why shitty diets are not good.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
all it is
that's
diet.
also
I mean,
true.
This is not some like medical mystery, you know.
You want to hear
You
something?
eat dog shit. You feel like dog shit.
We just
Pretty
changed
simple.
our menu at Tavern. You want to hear something that Luch definitely wouldn't eat that's on the menu?
Yes, please.
Fried chicken livers.
Ew. No, thank you.
Chicken liver is really good for you.
Oh,
I don't
God.
eat them, but they're really good.
Apparently,
for
they're
you.
really good for you, but we also at Tavern deep fry them, so
Yeah,
they become not good for you.
No.
So moving forward in this same theme here, I was at a very interesting wedding on Saturday night, and we've got a couple fun things that we're gonna do, including the mindset of the guy who just yelled at me for having too much fun. I want to do that. However, I'm at a wedding. It's a tent for the reception. There are no walls. It's just the tent, right? I'm set up. Imagine a square. I am set up on the corner, right? So that's me over here. I'm at the corner. Oh boy, that's hard to do on the screen. Boom, boom. I'm right there. Okay. So if that's the case, that's cool. I've got a 6-foot table. But the distance between me and Belly, can you show him on T? This is the distance between Belly and I right now. There's another table set up with a cigar bar. Now that's a really cool idea.
We did a cigar bar at my sister's wedding.
That can't be cheap.
No, it wasn't.
I mean, how much is a cigar?
My dad was super pissed because the cigars he ordered never showed up. They were straight stolen by whatever, the UPS driver, by whoever. Somewhere along the delivery route, the cigars for my sister's wedding were stolen, and my dad went out the day of the wedding and bought like
how much is a
4
cigar?
humidors of cigars.
Does anybody in the social media lounge know? Like, how much would you expect for a decent
that
cigar?
varies greatly on the quality, obviously.
That's
but,
what I'm saying. You're not getting Philly blunts, but I mean, like, you would
White
imagine
Owls.
White
Remember
Owls.
White
Yeah,
Owls?
yeah. But
Has anyone ever smoked a White Owl just to smoke a White Owl?
not with tobacco in it.
That's what I was
that much. Yeah.
I was making that clear.
Did anybody ever buy Swisher Sweets for the tobacco?
Yeah, I used to smoke Swisher Sweets because they were just like sweet. I mean, I didn't inhale, but yeah.
God, Black and Milds?
I've definitely smoked me some Black and Milds. Definitely. But I mean, cigar bars are really cool. I mean, I'm sure it costs a lot of money.
I'm guessing $10 a cigar in the humidor that he had. He had a nice humidor sitting out there. You're not putting a little $2.
Well, when you buy in bulk, you save too.
That's probably true.
When you buy like a whole box of cigars, like it's like you saved 75%, or like not 75. You saved 25% of the price.
But can we see where this is? Okay, so let me just put it out there. Let me take you through the buffet before the cigar bar. This is what happens, and this screwed me up. First of all, fucking amateur hour on my part. You get to the buffet. I got a song playing, and I always freak out whenever there's music playing and I'm not at my desk. Like, I need to be over there, folks, you know, just in case something happens. So I go to the buffet, and as I'm getting...
Dutch Master from the social media.
Dutch Master. And I love our audience. As I get to the buffet, you pick up a plate, and then you start getting to the sterno things. The thing, each, you know, sterno thing has a different food in it. You've all been to a buffet. Well, the first one that I see is mac and cheese.
And you load up.
100% I load up.
He loads up.
Oh, Potts, you're going to hate my plate right now. It
is 85% mac and cheese already, guaranteed.
What happens when we talk to Potts about food, especially bad food?
He's like, you non-keto loving fucks.
I bet you a lot of curse words. Spoiler alert, curse words are coming. Here we go. Now.
It does. I'm already infuriated. I'm not going to lie. And first off, it's not called a sterno thing. It's called a chafing dish. You should know that. You do weddings every weekend.
I'm not the caterer.
Yeah. Well.
He's talking, the sterno is the fire that's underneath.
Yeah, the fire thing.
Right. But it's not called the sterno thing. You're walking up to the chafing dish.
Oh. Yes. All right. So I'm chafing my ass up by the dish. And I've got the first thing that shows up is mac and cheese. And it's not like Annie's mac and cheese. It's penne pasta with like a thick cheese sauce on it. It's good. It's good.
I mean, it sounds fucking amazing.
Yeah, it was good.
I'm sure it was delicious.
But let me just point this out. You don't know what's coming next. You take a big spoonful of that.
I'm sorry. You don't like... You
don't portion the first portion when it's mac and cheese.
No, here's my problem. You don't like survey the land before you mark your territory.
Oh, yeah. See, I'll take a lap for sure before, so I know because you can pre-portion.
Exactly, Potts. Who else at Social Media Lunch? Tell me you guys take laps at buffets where you got to see what's to offer before you know what you're putting on the plate. That way you can kind of map it out.
It's like his first fucking wedding. I mean, you get food at almost every wedding that you go to.
I will preface this, like I already prefaced this by saying, complete amateur hour on my part. I know that.
That's true. You did say.
I did say that, but you guys got to realize I am in chaos mode when it comes to me at the buffet because what happens every time.
You're worried about the song.
I'm worried about the song, first of all. And second of all, here's what happens every time. They go, yeah, let everybody go through, and then the vendors can go afterwards. And I go, cool. That doesn't work for me because as soon as everybody goes through, now we have to start the toasts. And I have to run those. So do you really want me in the background sitting at my table of all the pictures of the toasters crushing food?
What he's saying, folks, is...
Listen to them. I've done this before. Listen to me.
Let him get food first.
Just let me get food up with the
before the bride, before the groom, before anyone.
Yeah, before the parents of the bride. You bet. No, I'm just kidding.
Why do you need to eat? You've only been at the wedding for what,
10 hours
at this point?
It's a 10-hour. No. Every vendor puts that in their contract. Food at the wedding. You get dinner. That's part of the deal. Every vendor gets food. However, most of the time they ask you to go after all the guests have gone, and no caterer ever remembers to put silverware at the DJ booth. They never remember to do that. So I'm always, having to go find somebody. Hey, can you find me a roll of silverware? And then I got to run into line, and then I got to go get it, and then I got to get back and shove it in within 3 minutes before the toast start. That's usually a typical wedding. So I don't really have time to run around. Oh, and by the way, while everybody's getting the food, I have to stay at my booth and call out the stupid table numbers. Oh, table 1, it's your turn at the buffet. Table 1. Table 15's over there going, oh, motherfucker.
Yeah, table 15.
They hate
those old friends from college that were invited to the wedding, but you didn't really talk to before the day.
You're not eating for a while.
You're last.
You're last, and everybody knows it. Because then when I go, after table 1, they're like, well, maybe that's just the bride and groom. And then I go, table 2, it's your turn at the buffet. And everybody goes, ugh. Because they know it. They got to wait another half an hour. I always tell all my brides and grooms, do not have the DJ announce the tables. That's the caterer's fault. Have the caterer go over and just tap a table when it's their turn. Do not publicly announce to table 15, you guys have 45 minutes to go. You're continuously reminding the later tables, we don't care as much about you. You're not going to eat for a while.
There's a delay.
There's not going to be any mac and cheese left by the time you assholes get up
DJ
there,
already got through it.
Nope, there is no mac and cheese left. Sorry.
All right, let's do this. Quick break, and then when we get back, I'll finish this, and I want to get to the EUC rider. We've got a lot to do today, and we are firing it up. So let's get a quick break in here if we can, please. Where's my tunes? I've got no tunes.
They're there. I hear them.
Oh, there they are. All right, very good. So we'll take a quick break, and Potts is already gone. Look at that. We'll be back after this. It is Luch Dog in the morning
at TTR Studios.
go. Let's go.
Have you ever wondered to yourself, man, what the fuck am I going to eat today? I got the answer for you right here, folks. It's Marinate Restaurant. You marinateyourlife.com. That's what you're going to do. You're going to go over there. You're going to get yourself some sliders, some bowls, some soups, some tacos, whatever it is, because you know on Tuesdays, those tacos are buy one, get one free. So head over to the Brando store on the corner of Western and Melrose and get yourself some goddamn tacos. Let's go, baby. MarinateYourLife.com. Head over there today for the best food you've never had.
What's up, y'all? It's Maddie Mads here. This show is sponsored by TTR Studios. Whether it's weddings, parties, karaoke, audio, video production, and all your entertainment needs, call TTR Studios, LLC at 703-850-2223 or check them out at ttrevents.com. Start the show, Luch.
Warning. We're on the lookout. Amber alert. We need some help here. We're missing something today. We're missing the Luch energy.
Where is he?
Someone look out. Because if you see him, you need to send him to the studio.
I'm trying, man. I know. This is something that has really been weighing on me. It makes me feel like I'm letting my whole life down. Like I have not been myself for about a month.
Yeah.
Belly was going over it. In fact, Potz is sitting here boo-hoo before the show, just giving me a whole lot of boo-hoo talk.
Because the man works hard as well.
He does, but the travel in between and just this whole Patreon thing is just, it's bugging me out, man.
Let's hear about it, because I was kind of curious of what was happening. Because first off, I mean, this whole like charging to whatever you listen for the podcast, I mean, that's got to put you in the upper percentile of any podcast, because 99% of podcasts can't make a dime. So props to you for being able to make any money.
I guess,
no matter what it is.
I guess it terrifies me. And I hate it. I hate it. Like, this is the equivalent of a manager telling you, listen, this is the move. This is the move. You need to just trust me on this one. And then the talent is sitting there going, okay, you just handle it. You better be right.
Well, so who's telling you to do it?
Me. I am both.
Well, that's the thing.
Oh, yeah.
Luch is schizophrenically.
Completely. No, it's true.
Split personality. We have like, what's that movie Split over here? Like Luch is like, his manager's like yelling at him, and then it cuts to Luch like tucked in a corner, like hiding away.
Belly comes out of his room in the morning. He's like, who are you talking to? I'm like, nobody. Don't worry about it.
I was just going to say, Belly's like standing at your bedroom door like, does he have someone over right now?
You never know.
You'll start the Patreon right now.
This Patreon thing has made me so fucking on edge and just anxious, because you got a lot of people who are into it. We've already got 24, 25.
A lot of podcasts use Patreon. A lot of individual creators use Patreon. Patreon is just it's a website where creators can kind of use their community and help their community kind of helps build their brand with the
it's not
monthly
subscriptions. It's not crowdfunding.
So it's a way for people to monetize their craft.
Artists, creators, anybody who's in the exactly. If you want to start a podcast, you want to start a newspaper, you want to start a blog, you want to just create art, and you need backing, but you don't have a network. This is kind of a crowdfunding way of using your audience to or asking your audience to support you. And I think that's the way that we make this shift, and I will get to the end of that story from the first segment, but I think that's the way that we are able to correctly shift from networks and studios producing content into creators producing content.
Yep.
Problem is, creators all don't luck into situations where they've got a lot of free time and some disposable income, and they can create this. So that's really hard for people to. I mean, it's almost like when you get out of college with a management degree, and it's like, cool, you need 2 years experience to get a job, and they're like, all right, cool, how do I get a job?
How do I get this experience?
Yeah.
Like
it's same with bartenders. It's like that's the biggest question. Like I was getting as like a nightclub manager. It's like, well, how am I supposed to get a bartending job if I've never bartended? And I'm like, and here's the spoiler: do not go and pay for fucking bartending school. That is a scam. Like people do it. Oh, did you do it, Belly? That's such a joke.
I did it to refresh my skills, man. It was only $400.
And now he's got.
Well, that's fine if you're doing.
I can go back anytime I want. And for me, I think anyone who's bartended but hasn't bartended in a while, the bartending school is really just a way to kind of refresh everything you've ever learned. And
that's fine. But if you're going to bartending school thinking that you're going to graduate and then walk into a nightclub job, you're fucking dreaming.
No, that's
just like, you know.
I'm guessing you would have to go to the local Glory Days or the local bar, get a easy job bartending somewhere.
Yep. I'll tell you, the best bartending school on the East Coast sends people into clubs and everywhere all the time.
What's that?
Because they're very strict about like who they'll actually they'll use their instructors and the advice of their instructors to kind of get a gauge on how they think a student's going to do.
He's got, I mean, Belly takes it seriously. He's got drinks on the menu named after him. What is it? The what?
Le Bel Gordon.
The Le Bel Gordon.
French-inspired cocktail. I use all French ingredients.
In fact, can we serve that
honey.
into the social media lounge today?
Yeah, it's got. Let's see. It's got brandy in it. It's got Saint Germain Lillet Blanc, which is a fermented wine. And it's got wine's fermented.
He created this, by the way.
And it's got honey syrup, lemon juice, and then topped with a little champagne.
So I can't stand the Patreon stuff because it makes it's got a lot of people hitting up. It's been very supportive. A lot of people have been very supportive, and that's cool. But it's got a couple people.
Haters?
No, they're not haters. They're just not pleased with the fact that they can't watch on Tuesday anymore. Like somebody like
they can watch on Tuesday.
They can. They got to throw $5. It's
no,
$5
they can still watch live for free.
Well,
they still get
work.
The show.
They work. If they are like somebody like Kyle Taylor who works and can't be there at work.
Those guys are working.
What's the percent of people watching the live stream versus like downloading later?
Oh,
35 out of 500, whatever that number is.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's only like we get like 35 live watchers, and that's fine.
And that's great. We want that. But the whole, it's just been really stressing me out because, I mean, it's one of those moves that once you do it, you can't really turn back. And I believe in it. I think it's the right thing to do, but it's just scary because anytime you ask people to give their hard-earned dollars to you for something that you do feel, I feel we absolutely have earned it, and we were putting it towards the right things. But, yeah, I mean, I never want to piss off the listeners. It's one thing to come in here and spout off, but at some point, you guys are telling me. What's that?
What's some of the pushback?
There hasn't been much. It's just been like, oh man, this totally ruined my Tuesday routine. Now I got to wait till Saturday. It's like, no, you just got to pay $5. It's all.
Yeah, it's $1.25 per episode. We've talked about that. The other thing is, I think this gives an opportunity for those who are most loyal and dedicated to us, and those who have already been our Patreons. I mean, to me, that is an ultimate compliment to our skills and what we do here. That's why the 24, 25 we have right now
already,
like that once, I mean, as that continues to build, but those original people that take care of us and do that, we'll never forget what they did for us.
These supporters have been really great, and it's just been really cool to see. We're giving $1,000 away as soon as we get to our 50th patron, so we'll do that. That'll be exciting. Make sure you sign up for that. We've got more bonus edits to come. We just did 2 of them, or we did one yesterday. In fact, we'll play a 1-minute clip from it in our next commercial break. We can do that.
Yeah,
we can do that. We'll do a 1-minute clip, and we're going to start doing our 1-minute clips, putting those on YouTube and kind of teasing stuff. But a lot of bonus things too coming our way with Float Life Fest coming up too. A lot of good stuff. So we're very excited about it. It's just been stressing me the fuck out, man. It really has. Like, it's one thing to have somebody donate to your page one time, but to sign up for monthly payments it's fucking awesome.
Well, yeah, I mean, you have to provide content. I mean, that's the thing.
But Potz, what about the guy? Content. What do you say to the guy that has been a guest on our show, who we highlighted his cause, what he does, and his company? And the moment we changed over to Patreon, his public comment was, "Ha, paid? Pff, I'm out."
He's not out
to go fuck himself.
And we still give him.
We had you on our our show for free to publicize and promote what you're doing. And you're offended by us asking for $1.25 an episode?
Yeah.
By the way, news for probably most no one, because they watch us all the time, which we thank you for. You're also going to get Luch Dog in the Morning right after this episode comes out.
Yeah, we're not doing anything to change that one.
We're not changing Luch Dog in the Morning. You get our content right after the show there. So if you miss us on Tuesday and you have to wait for us on Friday till Saturday to get your episode, if you don't want to pay in the Patreon, tune in with Luch Dog in the Morning. Catch us on Wednesday and Friday. Anytime, baby. And if not, go back and watch some of our old episodes if you miss us so much.
All right, so we're at Amateur Hour at the buffet. Very nicely said, Belly. Phenomenal job. It's Amateur Hour at the buffet. I did not have time to check it. In the first, what is it? Ass crack that I get? Chafer's crack?
What you got one kill in here right now,
Schaefer.
VIP supporter.
Schaefer.
One kill what?
One kill in here right now, new Patreon.
Oh, fantastic job. I can't wait to see the artwork, by the way. One kill. I'm excited, man. He's got artwork. Potz, he made a Studio B sign for your studio.
Oh, it's for me?
Yeah. Yeah. We've got Studio A, Studio B, and then he's making a voice of one wheel painting, and also, yeah, exactly. A Luch Dog in the Morning. So he's an example of somebody who could be on Patreon. Keel could absolutely start a Patreon page, have a couple tiers, and say, support me for the art that I make. And, that's something that I would be more than willing to support, Keel, if you wanted to do that. We had some guy, Van Larson, couldn't make it to the Float Life Fest, so the owner of the .pro group goes, hey, can anybody help out? And all of us hit in, I'm in for 25, I'm in for 25. I said, I'm in for 25. The amount of money that we raised to get this guy a plane ticket to Float Life Fest would have paid for 5 different plane tickets. He was like, guys, we don't need this much. We don't need this much. Like, the community is so willing to throw. I love it. And that's why I love being a part of it. But
so you're at the buffet.
I'm at the buffet, and it's Amateur Hour because I see the mac and cheese, and I take a big spoonful and then a little bit more. It was more.
No, but so just to back it up, like, you're the first one doing it. So, like, aren't you concerned that you're hogging your portion? Because
I'm last. No. I wish I was first. I'm last. This is me going last. So
table 15's got theirs finally. Table 1 has been done with their food for 40 minutes.
Table 19. I had to call 19 tables before I could go.
Wow. God, they should have 2 buffets.
You know what they did that was smart? I'll tell you what they did. If you're getting married, if you're going to set up a buffet, please allow for both sides of the table to have lines.
Yep.
Don't have servers on one side and the line on the other side of the table. 2 lines, both ends of the table. That's how you do it.
Yep.
That's how you do it.
You get 2 tables at once. Knock it out.
2 at once.
When we obviously cater to Tinder once a month, and they have like 250 people. They have 4 setups. We have to do 4 mirrored setups of the exact same line on 2 different levels, 2 and 2.
Because they have 30 minutes to eat.
That's 250. So yeah, I mean, you need to have lines.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day. You can kindly go fuck yourselves.
We're leaving?
Do you remember that?
No. Ghosting. What are you doing? Ghosting.
He's hitting the buttons when he made sound clips of you.
Ghosting. Oh, sweet. Thanks for derailing.
I know.
What are you doing? Go back to talking about
the buffets.
Finish your damn story.
Hey, can you keep the show going, Luke? Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Have a great day, and you can kindly.
So anyway, what happens is I take a big spoonful of mac and cheese. I get to the next one, and it is
spaghetti,
mashed potatoes, and I'm like, oh, I can't say no to that. I can't say no to mashy taters. So
Luch is in heaven. This is catering heaven for. He's like, what's next? Hamburgers? What's going on?
No.
Pizza?
No.
Right, I know.
No. Couldn't be any better. Do you guys know my favorite food?
Pasta.
What kind?
Rigatoni.
That's a type. I love where you're going.
Like, I'm gonna say like stuffed shells or something.
Nah, he doesn't like ricotta cheese.
Oh, right.
We've talked about this multiple times.
It took me 20 years to get down with lasagna. I'm 100% Italian.
Yeah, and he's not really down with it because it doesn't have ricotta cheese.
No, when I make my own lasagna, I put mozzarella.
He puts some mozzarella cheese.
Anyway.
Nope. Ricotta forever.
So my favorite food is fettuccine Alfredo. I love it.
Okay.
I fucking love it, man. Cream sauce. Yeah. Oh, God, it's so heavy. Stick of butter in there.
A little too heavy sometimes.
Oh, you bet. You bet. Now you got to remember, I got a
Little
DJ.
chicken.
I got a DJ in about 20 minutes. I got to start a 3-hour DJ set.
All the things you're putting into you right now, it's like
Bad
you're
news.
bearing up for hibernation.
You are poking the bear.
So what I'm belly bombing. Let's go. So I go big thing of mac and cheese, and then I get to the next chafer,
Mac and
it's mashed potatoes. Then I get to the next chafer, and it's penne pasta in a Parmesan Alfredo sauce.
Oh my! But who the fuck are these people? By the way, this is like kind of the most ridiculous catering setup I've ever heard of. Is there an entree?
Amazing!
Did you just dump it all over your mac and cheese? And
so now I
so
got
you
a
have
dilemma.
penne mac and cheese and penne Alfredo
Yeah,
and
mashed potatoes.
mashed
Yeah. The
potatoes.
potatoes are there.
And I'm running out of room on my plate. So now I have a full plate. I want you to picture an entire
Potts,
plate
you
of
notice anything missing from his plate?
anything. It's all carbs.
Yeah, I was gonna say like any kind of entree,
Any
like
kind of
meat,
green whatsoever?
protein.
But I wish
Yeah.
that I had seen what was coming
Protein.
next before I got to the first thing of mac and cheese, because I wouldn't have taken nearly as much mac and cheese. But now I've got a full thing of mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, penne pasta, and an Alfredo sauce, and then
Your eyes for pasta are always too
oh my
big,
god,
man.
and then chicken, and I got a grilled chicken breast. I got nowhere to put it, so I put that on top of the mashed potatoes.
No, it should go on top of the penne. The Alfredo.
No, get out of my penne pasta. No, you don't
Alfredo?
mess. No, you don't
Chicken
mess with my
you
penne.
don't put grilled chicken in your Alfredo?
I mean, I'll do it, but I'm not gonna mess with whatever is on that grilled chicken. They got different sauces. So now I get back to my DJ booth, and I'm fucking inhaling all of this because I've got about 4 minutes to eat it. I've already called 19 tables to the buffet, and then we got to do toast, man. So I got like 4 minutes to do this.
Mm-hmm.
I inhale, and let me just tell you, the one thing about Alfredo sauce that will really mess you up is if it's really oily. Like you can, you know, like pasta when you can see the oil.
Yeah.
That'll fucking get you, man.
Yeah.
And it was like dripping in oil. So I'm looking at it like, ooh, I better be careful with this. Even though like I'm a kid in a candy shop right now, I better be really careful.
I like how
with
you
this.
knew better, but you still went balls deep anyway.
I ate it all. Every last
No
bit.
mercy.
Yeah, every last bit of it. And then within 3 minutes, I open up the dance floor and the cigar bar opens. So now your boy is sitting there with a bunch of belly bombers. And I drank a Red Bull. So I've got a Red Bull, I've got mashed potatoes, I've got mac and cheese, I've got penne pasta with Alfredo sauce. I skipped the roll because I didn't want to go too far down the carbs. But I am full. And man, it hits me. I'm 15 minutes in.
That's the sound.
That's the sound that hits me, and I know, guys, I'm not gonna make it to.
I know the face too. It's like this.
And I'm like, I'm not gonna make it to the end of the song. And it's a Porta John wedding.
Yep.
Oh.
This is a Porta John.
I mean, you need. It's like one of those where you. I mean, it's gonna come out of you, but you need a few minutes to be sitting there and like kind of compose yourself and breathe.
Stop
while
sweating?
It's all flowing out of you. I mean, you kind of need to like. It's a whole process. You can't just run in, run out. I mean,
Potts, I gotta take something and wipe my face off because there's no hair and it's all the sweat is just dripping down.
Why do bathrooms never have AC?
Well, this one did. This was one of those portable Porta Johns that's actually
real
like
nice
multi-usable, multi-room
Those
Porta
things
Johns.
are the coolest things
Wow, it was amazing.
They are
It was
really
like
nice.
it had
They
like
make some
marble
nice Porta
floor.
Johns.
Cleanest bathrooms you've ever been in.
Unbelievable.
There's like
Unbelievable.
sprays and fragrances all over.
And there were two of them. Two men and women,
thank
different ones.
goodness.
Yeah,
So I went to the far one and I blew it the fuck up.
I think everyone does.
Oh, I mean, I blew it up. It was a one-man men's room, and I was just like, sorry.
You open the door and
now,
that bridesmaid's
do you have
got
baby wipes with you?
No one has baby wipes. No, this
So
is
you're doing a dry wipe. Ugh, geez.
I'm dry
Always
wiping it.
does.
I always do, by the way. And
I would always carry a little travel pack of baby
The
wipes. I even
question-
have them at work.
Potts
Like-
has probably baby wipes on him right now.
we've been through this.
Yeah,
I'm
I
supposed to
keep
have
travel
poo.
packs.
I should have poopery in my bag. We've been through this,
Yeah.
right? But my question I wanted to ask you guys is, what is a song that you could play on the dance floor that you know is long enough for you to drop a do?
Well,
I already know my
No,
do song.
at
I
a
know what it
wedding-
is.
at a wedding, it probably can't be Freebird.
Freebird would be great, but no, that's not good for a dance.
No.
See, this is good. This is a good game to play. It can't be just a good song. It has to keep the dance floor going.
But can't you just actually have like a playlist, like a pre-recorded like place that like literally mixes into it?
It's called the poo list.
The poo list? The poo list?
Yeah, a poo playlist. I mean, honestly.
The reason that I don't want that is because I feel that it is, while yes, it's an emergency situation and this wouldn't typically happen. I don't feel like it's a good move. I never want two things to happen. Number one, somebody looks up at the DJ booth and I'm looking at my phone. I think that's unprofessional as fuck.
Yeah, really.
Unprofessional as fuck. I think that's very unprofessional. Is that better? The other thing that I don't think you should ever do is look up to the DJ booth after a song is over and there's no DJ there.
Yeah,
I think that just looks amateur hour, and
just
it's like,
get yourself a cardboard cutout.
Yeah, I mean, it's like obviously he's running a playlist. Like it's very clear, you know.
Know what else is amateur hour? When you look over at the buffet line and the fucking
and the DJ's got enough
jerking off in the mac and cheese because he's so fucking excited about all the pasta. I just want to see the plate, the mountain of fucking pasta on your plate. That was like, I mean, come on. It's like, have you ever eaten before? Jeez.
He's starving.
I actually do. Anyway. Okay. Anyway. So, yes, very true. Do we have any suggestions? Social Media Lounge, what is a long enough song for you to run to the Porta-John, but it's still a banger for the dance floor? Potts, can you think of something that's over 3.5 to 4 minutes?
No idea.
Come on.
Know.
You know songs.
I mean, I don't know what the times of songs. I have no idea. Like, I'd play "Yeah" by Lil Jon and what's
Usher.
His nuts?
Usher.
Yeah,
that's decent.
I
Got a Feeling by the Black Eyed Peas.
That's a decent one.
I gotta poop right now.
I definitely had a feeling at that point. Oh yeah. My go-to, does Social Media Lounge have anything to pop off?
Not so far.
My go-to is Money Money. It's 5.5 minutes, and it's just for 5 minutes straight. If you want that money, it just does that for 5 minutes. So everybody on the dance floor goes
the
nuts.
one that goes money, money.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, that's Moni Moni.
Moni Moni.
Are you saying Moni Moni?
Moni Moni.
Was that Billy Idol?
So I actually,
it is Billy Idol.
When I first heard that song, I always thought it was "Ride the Pony, Ride the Pony."
I think it is.
No, it's Monet, 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 Monet.
Look that up. Look those lyrics up. I'm pretty sure they say "Ride the Pony" in one of the lines of the chorus.
Ride the pony.
Yeah, Money, Money. Ride up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure "Ride the Pony" is in that. In fact, we will give the Social Media Lounge a free drink if you're wrong. Now the suspense is coming.
Wrong one. That's by.
But that was my move. It's by, I believe it's by Billy Idol.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Right? That song takes forever. Potts, I went to the bathroom, crushed it, and I was just like, "Oh man, I'm good." But I'm freaking out. I have a timer in my on my phone. And I know exactly when the song is over.
5 minutes. I don't even know if I could do the job in 5 minutes.
And it's not the cleanest job. Like this is one you got to spend some time, you know, cleaning it up.
No, they never say "Ride the Pony" in the song.
Ride the pony.
They never say it.
Get out of here.
No, they never say it.
Do I have to
It's
look it up?
"I love you, Monet, 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 Monet." No. Oh no, there is right at the end. Ride your pony.
There we go.
Ride your pony.
Yes, free drinks, La Belle Gordons, all around in the Social Media Lounge.
Boom. Cheers. Clink.
Luch, how old are you, Luch?
34.
I just feel like
Going
you're
on 18.
too old to be having these kind of issues.
Going on 34, going on 18.
Really, just like it's like you're like in college or something. You're like, holy shit, free food, and it's like, I mean, dude, like get your diet together. It's just fucking. You shouldn't be eating like that at home when you're been smoking Christmas trees, let alone at a professional like job. I mean, it's like, what are you doing? Like, it's like
I maintain that it was not the portions.
You should have reasonable portions. You should be eating like kind of a little bit more responsible food. It's like, what the fuck? I mean, I just don't really.
I would say I can guarantee the mac and cheese portion was too much.
Yeah.
Of
portions of
course it
food.
is.
Look, portions of food should not be bigger than your fist. I've learned that.
Right.
That's what I've been told. And so, because your stomach is only the size of 2 fists. Okay, that's good to know.
So I have this much room, so I'm always going to have a portion this big.
Yeah, this is what I say to that. Yeah, right. No, thank you. No, thank you. So, moving forward,
But like, you shouldn't even be that hungry going to a gig. That's what I'm saying. Like, why do you even need to eat? But like, all right, you had a free meal, great, whatever. But like, you still eat before, you still go to the bathroom before, and you kind of set yourself up to where you're not fucking starving an hour into the fucking wedding. I mean, I bartend and I'm sitting on my feet. I eat before. I don't eat again for 6 hours, and I survive. I do it every fucking week.
I do that fairly often as well.
So what I'm trying to say though is that sometimes I feel bad because if I have a plate of food, I don't want like somebody to come clean it up and it's like a whole bunch of. I don't want to leave a bunch of food left. So I felt like I needed to eat it. So,
right. So and that's another thing. So yeah, you're either wasting food or you're stuffing your face like a fucking pig.
So anyway, I'm pigging it out.
Oink, baby.
I throw money on, and I go into the nice. I go into the bathroom. I do my thing, and I fly out of there because
He's hearing the ride the pony part.
I'm hearing ride the pony. I know it's over in about 30 seconds.
Could you think of a more stressful situation? Holy crap!
You're like 3 words away from the end,
and I know it's not a playlist. So if this thing stops, the party stops.
That's even worse.
So your boy,
that's even worse. You don't have like an emergency like. One song behind it.
No, I don't want playlists.
I know you don't want them.
That's stupid. That's dumb.
But, like, what if I know it's not happening?
Hey, now I know
what
myself.
If there was no toilet paper in the bathroom and you were done and you were sitting there looking at an empty roll and there's 30 seconds left? I mean, what are you gonna do? Like
Adam would run down all wet pants and he would hit another song. Then he would run to his car, grab an old T-shirt, and clean it up.
That's fucking disgusting.
Well, what do you want me to do, Potz? I
want you to not be a fucking asshole.
I got a song to play.
34. Like,
get
your shit together. You sound ridiculous right now.
Why?
That's what you do for a living. You should have a little pack of emergency pack of wet wipes, of toilet paper. You should have a poo playlist. I mean, fucking plan ahead. If you're gonna eat like a fucking animal, then at least plan ahead so you're not like putting yourself in a stressful situation.
Time out.
This is stressing me out.
All right.
Honestly.
Everybody poops.
Everybody chill.
Seriously, what are you doing?
I told the story in a way that it would be funny. I didn't actually crush that much of the food. I believe that it was the oil from the pasta that actually made me rant. I'm trying to tell a joke here. I'm not actually running up to the buffet and just stuffing my face. I'm telling you that the oil from the pasta.
If you had a portion of everything that you just said, you're stuffing your fucking face. I'll tell you, if you had a portion of mac and cheese, a reasonable portion of mashed potatoes, and a reasonable portion of fettuccine.
Do you ever go back to the buffet at a wedding?
Me?
Does anyone ever go back to the buffet?
No,
not while you're working.
Well, I don't know about a wedding.
Not while you're
working.
Go
back for seconds.
I always see what I always consider like that. I'm gonna get a second plate, so I always am very moderate with my original plate.
Can I just start by saying I tell these stories on the air knowing that I get out of them and I'm one of the best in the business. So I don't need you questioning my professionalism or what the fuck is wrong with you.
Good shit.
I know what I'm doing. This is how I do it, and I've never fucked it up. So until I do, I don't want to hear you don't know what you're doing.
It's an unnecessary stressful situation.
It's not. I'm weird. I know that I am not going to leave that dance floor hanging with a song that ends and then nothing after it. I'm not doing it. I will go down there with shit in my pants before I do that. I'm not letting that happen.
Running out of the bathroom.
I will do that. And I am weird about the timing. I knew I wanted to wake up at 9 o'clock today. I do not set my alarm clock. I got up at what time? 9:01. I am weird. My body clock is unrivaled. Okay, so there's no way I'm going to be late from that toilet. What's funny about this story is that as soon as I get out there and I'm in a rush because I know it's at the ride the pony part, some dude is trying to get in. And I just tap him and I go, oh, maybe give it a minute, dude. And I started running away. He looked at me.
Dude, no.
Dude, he looked at me.
So you talk all this game and no, that's not professional. That's
What's not
fucking
professional?
Ridiculous. You don't even have a thing. If you're gonna do that, you should have poopery with you. I'd be fucking pissed, dude. Wait,
no. I'm muting you. I'm muting you. No, I'm not doing this. No. Hold on. You're muted. Just so you know, you're muted. No one's listening. You're muted. You're muted right now. I've muted you because I'm not
censored.
I'm not. Hold on.
Ever.
It's not because it's what you don't like. It's because what you're saying is it's asinine. You're telling me it's unprofessional that I didn't have a spray to use in the porta-john.
Dude,
what am I supposed to do? You just said everybody poops. I'm not allowed to use the bathroom now. Come on.
You can do. That's totally fine.
I don't want to hear about my professionalism because I had to use the bathroom.
For an emergency is what I'm saying. You should have spray, of course, because every job you have probably is like a porta-john situation, or
He
you're
was
stuck
probably
in a
the
log
fourth or
cabin
fifth
with a
person to blow
family.
that
You think I'm the
spot up.
only person to take a shit in there? It's not like I did anything wrong.
No,
I didn't shit on the
Luke,
dance
you're
floor.
being paid
I
to
always
be
blame
there.
the
How many
person
people are
before
being
me.
paid to be there?
Potts, are you
A
actually
handful.
going to sit here and tell me I'm unprofessional for having to use a bathroom at work? Come on.
No, you're not even listening. No, you're not listening.
Well, you're fucking pissing me
No,
off
you're
right now.
unprofessional because you didn't bring poopery.
You're not prepared.
What do you mean
You're not
I'm not prepared?
That's-
I went
I
to
mean,
the bathroom at a
that's it.
wedding.
I think it's fine.
If your jobs, you told a story about how you like stayed in a log cabin with a family and there was one bathroom. Wouldn't you?
And? What do you want from
you
me?
should be like, you should have like Febreze or something to wear. One, you're not stressing yourself out, because that would stress me out.
I'm
beyond
not
belief.
stressed at all. I thought it was a funny story. And now all of a sudden I'm an unprofessional DJ because I had to take a shit. Get the
Fine,
fuck
you're not
out of here.
unprofessional.
I have a move
I'm
for
just
you all.
saying-
Just blame the person before
Dude,
you.
Everybody has to use the
That's what you
Just blame.
You're like, I
Whoa,
don't know who
whoever
just
was in there
the
before me
man,
Yeah,
asshole.
totally
yeah,
screwed
yeah,
this
yeah,
up.
Hell,
That guy
you
really
definitely
blew this
do
up.
that. You definitely have to do that. For
How about you
sure.
blame it on the 50 people smoking cigars outside while I have to? I mean, that's what
Right.
started all
He's lucky
this.
he didn't have to go again with all the cigar smoke.
You, trust me,
Yeah.
dude. This is not a
That would
story
have
of.
made me nauseous for sure.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. This is not a story of me being unprofessional. I am not. The only thing I do is stay professional. No one even knew I had to take a shit. That's how professional it was. But if you're going to tell me I'm not allowed to tell the next guy in line, maybe give it a minute because I wasn't prepared, you're wrong. I'm sorry. You're just wrong. That's just,
But
you're
if
just
you
looking
had
to pick on me.
poopery, you. I mean, I'm assuming you wouldn't have had that issue, because that's
Do you
the whole
think
point of
that guy
poopery.
has poopery in his pocket? Do you
Is
think
that guy
anybody
being paid
does?
to be there? What are you doing? Your argument does not work.
Dude, you're saying that if you're paid
guest
to be at a
wedding, shouldn't bring poopery.
I can't right now. I can't. You're telling me that if you're paid to be at a wedding, you're not allowed to stink up the bathroom? You
Yes,
have to.
That's 100%. That's exactly what I'm saying.
I do it.
100%.
I don't know. Big
Social media
100%.
lounge, is Potts being a little hard on me right now, or am I required as somebody who's at work to bring something to smell nice? In the
Social media
bathroom?
lounge says
That's a-
shit's going down.
Yeah, well, it's a fucking ridiculous argument. I'm not going to sit here and have that. That's like Potts being extremely professional at everything he does, and then I go, yeah, but you took a shit and you didn't. I mean, at a restaurant, that's one thing.
You know, this kind of leads into
This is a
final
DJ
topic
having
of
to
the
use
day.
the bathroom. No, I'm fucking angry right now.
I know you're angry. This is why I'm going to ask. Why y'all mad today? What are you mad about today?
I don't because I'm not going to come on air and tell these personal stories. If you're going to just take something and tell me that I'm not professional because I don't have a go bag with poopery
It
to
is-
use in a bathroom, it's public. It's a public
It is
bathroom.
shocking to me that someone that is as good as at his job as you are, and that is literally not as good, is the best at his job,
Is being called
that
out for
you
using a
wouldn't, like,
bathroom?
have some sort of like to-go bag. I don't get it at all, because you're someone that does take, like, you're very particular about food, you're very particular about certain things, like you're talking about running to your car to getting a t-shirt if
I'm
that's what you
being
have to
funny as saying if I were to choose between shitting my pants or letting the song end, that's how professional I feel I am. I will shit myself before I let that happen. So do not call me out for not having a fucking go bag, because I've been in the bathroom at fucking Marinade and there ain't any goddamn potpourri. There's no
There's none.
potpourri.
do.
There's nothing.
You're
And
right.
that's a restaurant.
You know what? He's right. And okay.
And people
We
blow it
just
up all the time
Thank
because that
you.
hot mess
That's
rap.
a restaurant.
We just spent $40 on one of those timer sprays,
Nice.
and they spray every 15 minutes. It's hanging in our bathroom, because you're absolutely right. And I went in there once, and I was like, dude, our bathroom smells like fucking. It didn't smell like shit, but it smells like really stale. And we scrub our floors in the entire restaurant.
It is clean.
Every single night.
His
And you're
restaurant is
absolutely
very
right. I'm
clean.
the
It
smell of our bathroom does not match the cleanliness
Right.
of our bathroom, and we spent $40 on a commercial grade electric, like, spraying air freshener. So
I'll tell
it's
you.
something I do take very serious. And what's crazy is it's changed the entire kind of like experience of the bathroom. I mean, the way the smell has such a huge impact on your overall perception of a restaurant or of a bathroom or of a whatever, that now I go in there and, dude, it is like a walk in the park, and I am not kidding. It has changed the entire bathroom experience at
Switch that
Marinade. You're absolutely right. It was something that was we were severely lacking, and I spent, you know, some coin to change it. You're totally
That's good
right.
for you. No, that is a good move. And I will say, just because I'm chapped at my boy over there, his place is extremely clean. I'm just trying to make a point. And I've dropped many dudes in his bathroom before, and I felt very comfortable.
Yeah, those hot mess wraps don't sit long,
they don't
folks.
sit long. That's a belly bomber.
That's
a belly bomber for sure.
Like, I cannot wait for you to take another one, because I really want your feedback on how your do experiences have improved at Marinate next time you're there.
I'm just, it was very good. And I just was pointing out that let's not have the pot calling the kettle black. What do we got in the social media lounge?
If womb is pronounced womb,
This is good. This
and
is yours.
tomb is pronounced tomb, shouldn't bomb be pronounced boom?
Boom.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Do you ever find it weird that a baby born in California at 11 p.m. and a baby born in New York at 2 a.m. have different birthdays, even though they were born at the exact same time?
Think about that. Think about that.
That's a little weird.
Right?
Yeah.
December 1st and December 2nd, even though they were born at the exact same moment. What else you got?
Goldfish actually live for 25 plus years when they're free.
Not if you eat the whole bag.
Son of a bitch. But we put them in a bowl with a little oxygen, and they die within weeks.
Wait, really?
Yeah. I mean, think about how many goldfish have you ever had a goldfish?
No, I never got into fish. I don't care.
Yeah, goldfish, you know, they're cool, but I mean, betta fish are the best though, especially when you put two in the same bowl.
Hey, here's one I will give you guys. In fact, Potz, this is not going to help you at all because you're not at a desk job. But if any of our listeners that are at 9 to 5 and you're at your desk a lot, go onto YouTube and type in HD fish tank. Let me tell you something. It's very peaceful to just throw on your screen. It is. It really is. No, you know what?
Do you ever notice that the word gigantic has 2 G's in it that are pronounced completely different?
That's true. Wow, giant guy. Gigantic.
Well, props to the social media lounge for offering a little distraction there and toning it down. Like they just brought it way back down to like reality.
Why do record and record? Why are they spelled exactly the same?
I don't know. My mind is blown right now. I can't even.
College is deemed as a necessity, but priced as a luxury.
I like that one.
Dude, that's true. I mean, but that's a whole nother conversation about brainwashing and society.
Why do I have to put credit card information for a free trial? Why do you need it?
Because that's the scam, is you get a free trial and then they start automatically charging your card and they assume you'll forget or whatever, fall in love with the product and you'll have to have it.
Can't have it. Can't have it.
Don't we all just need a little bit of a moment to get peaceful again?
It's 2017. And taco trucks still don't cruise around like ice cream trucks.
Yeah, what is that about?
I know. I wish the taco man would come to my street right now, ringing his bell.
What was your favorite ice cream from the ice cream man? Choco Taco?
I do love some Choco Taco.
Potz, what do you like?
I used to do it. Like I remember the bubblegum cigarettes. I thought were so
those
cool.
were great.
Bubblegum cigarettes.
Because you felt like you were kind of a bad boy.
Totally. And then I was into Pop Rocks for a bit, and Big League Chew. I used to love Big League Chew. Just get a big fat wad of it.
There's something about Big League Chew that just makes you feel cool. Same with those cigarettes, those fake cigarettes. Don't get onto the real ones. They're horrible. But this is what I'm talking about. You got a nice little fish tank over here making you feel real good about yourself, which I love. I like doing this. And also, just throwing this out there, a fireplace is also very helpful in the cold. If you're ever in a cold day.
I gotta be honest, I like having that up on the screen more than something like that or the fire. Like we should be doing stuff like that. That's like
true.
A little bit more.
He's right.
Yeah, we're gonna start doing that.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me get that fireplace up in this piece. I want to show you guys just what I'm talking about because it really is. It'll help your day. I'm not kidding. I used to do this when I was in fish dance. Jesus Christ.
Fish dance.
What do I say?
I want to know what you get when you Google fish dance or when you YouTube fish dance.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What are you getting when you YouTube fish dance?
Boom. Done and done. I can do that.
Yeah. It's getting warm in here.
It's getting too hot. We gotta go.
Too hot. Too hot. Too angry in here.
I'm not
cool it
mad.
down.
I'm not mad at Potts. I just did not expect him to take that where he took that, and I'm.
Yeah, quit giving him shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna be out there next week. I'm gonna come.
He's got
punch you in
enough
the
shit
head.
for himself, that's for sure.
I'll be out there next week. I'll be hosting his open mic. I'm
He'll be
very
pooping
excited
in your
to do it.
bathroom. That's
Drop
for
it.
damn
I know.
sure.
I can't wait. And I'm just gonna
No
knock on the door
poopery.
and be like, hey, how's the smell in there? It smells like summer afternoon in my
Smells like
Summer
amateur
breeze.
hour, you non-professional fuck. I love you, man. Get us out of here.
That's all I got. I don't know. Am I going to talk to you in a couple days? I don't know.
I don't know. You going to be here Friday?
So-
He'll be here.
I just have to see. Anywho, have a good couple days, and you can kindly go fuck yourselves.
There he goes. Matty Potts from the Santa Monica Newsroom. Thank you, brother. That was a highly animated and awesome, fun episode. Is he still there? Wow. He
That was
didn't.
the slowest hang up he ever had.
Maybe he listened. He took us to heart. We love him. We appreciate his time in the morning, and so do we of yours. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Belly, we gotta go.
It's time. It's been great. We'll see you Friday.
I'm heating up right here. I'm going on a one-wheel ride after this. I got to get my one wheel back on. I'm missing it. I'm missing the whole float life. I'm not doing enough to stay floating and get healthy. So I am working on it here. I promise you guys I will be back in business very soon. Thank you guys for hanging out. We'll see you Friday. For everybody here at TTR Studios, this is
TTR Studios, because you just said it.
Luge Dog in the morning. Have fun, you guys.